What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer and I'm back with another video. And yeah, I want to say at this point it's 4 hours ago, the new gaming CEO of Microsoft, or the head of Xbox, Asha Sharma, hopefully I'm saying that right, pretty much just announced on social media that there will be another Xbox console, that the next generation of Xbox is being developed. And she also confirmed that what some people had rumored, that not only will it play Xbox games, but it will play PC games as well. And yeah, it's kind of insane that he just came out with it. Because I know, me specifically, back in October, I talked about how I saw Xbox being the new Sega, wherein they're gonna leave the console market and just become a publisher slash developer. All their first party titles or properties will become third party titles, and that's where I thought I saw them going. But that being said, I did say also that we would have at least one more Xbox console. I did say that. I did say we were at least gonna have one more Xbox console, and yeah, this seems to be like going in that direction of me being right. Because I know some people had been speculating, or it had been said that like the rumors were saying that like the next generation of consoles were being put on hold, not stopped, but put on hold just because of like RAM shortages and all that other stuff because of AI and all that. So it's like they were just putting the next generation on hold until computer part prices in general just normalize. And it's kind of weird that like she just comes out and says that no, we're still working on it. And yeah, it's so like kind of out of nowhere, and it's kind of crazy, but at the same time it's kind of smart, because now it's creating this buzz of like, oh shit, Xbox is still in the game, they're not out of the fight, they're gonna try to keep going for it. And even more so the fact that like they're gonna play PC games. And that's interesting because just the other day PlayStation announced that they're gonna roll back on PC ports, basically bringing back console exclusivity for their first party titles. And that's a whole other thing where like people are complaining already, and it's just like, that's how it was in the beginning. Same thing with PC, same thing with Xbox. Yeah, it was mostly like console wise, oh, there's on PC, but it won't be on that console, like Xbox and vice versa. But even before then, it was always PlayStation games on PlayStation, Xbox games on Xbox, and there's even PC games that are only on PC. So people already complaining that this is a backward trend. I can see where they're coming from, but at the same time, it's kind of what made PlayStation. So I don't know. The thing I'm more curious about is the fact of like they've been, I can't remember who, but like I'm pretty sure there's been like talk about how people are, first party titles aren't viable. They're, development costs are too high for them, while trying to make a live service game is just as risky, but it's a bigger reward if it pans out. And it's kind of weird that like them bringing back console exclusivity kind of like once again narrows, or like is a big risk. It's a big risk for them to not go on PC, because I'm assuming their PC ports did well. I mean, they're selling. So I don't know. I don't know the numbers. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they didn't sell well enough, and the people complaining are just the minority. But anyway, back to Xbox. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Obviously, we've already seen the image of it. It's basically just an image saying it's called Project Helix, and it's already been again, it's been rumored that the next Xbox would be more of a PC. And I can't remember if it was Phil Spencer or somebody else that said that like the next Xbox is gonna be like a premier console that's gonna cost like $1,000 or $1,200 or some shit like that. And I'm just like, at that point is basically they're trying to make it's not going to be a console anymore. It's going to be a PC, just an optimized PC, similar to the Steam machine, where it basically just runs Steam. It's basically a computer to run computer games. And I'm like, is that the route that Xbox is going, where it's going to be basically a Steam machine that can play Xbox games? Like, will they price themselves into, the stratosphere, being like a high-end $1,200, $1,000 machine? Like, I don't, like, it's so many questions now, all because of this announcement, and that is kind of a good thing, and that might have been the point of doing this, is to bring all that attention back on Xbox, have all that speculation, have people murmuring and whispering and wondering, bringing eyes back on Xbox to like get people in there, not just consumers but like developers. This new machine's gonna play both. I want to see how that works. I want to build for that. This was actually a smart move in my opinion, and because again, just like I said, all eyes are on Xbox now. All eyes are talking. Everyone's talking about Xbox. So it seems that at least for this next generation, for this next console, they're still in the game. And again, back in October, I had said that we do have at least one more Xbox console left before they eventually switch over or leave the market in total and just focus on Game Pass. And I'm curious, because this sounds like, if rumors are to be believed, and this next Xbox is going to be more like a specialty computer, if they're going to make it that way on purpose, so that there will be no more iterations of Xbox. It's just like, oh, you need better parts like a computer, and you just buy the parts and upgrade the Xbox yourself. I'm curious if rumors like that are true, and if that's the route they're going to take, and because of that, they can just focus on Game Pass. And again, I'm very curious, because of PlayStation bringing back console exclusivity for their first party titles. I'm curious if Xbox, again, if they do leave the console market and they become more of a platform / third party developer publisher, if they'll make Game Pass exclusive games that games that are only available on their platform, Game Pass. I'm curious if that is something they're going to move towards or go towards after this next generation of console, or maybe even during this next generation of console. Again, Asha Sharma, she made a smart move announcing this, because now everyone is the only thing people are talking about now is Xbox, and that's something I think they sorely needed. They needed eyes on them. They needed word of mouth. They needed buzz to get people curious and excited about Xbox again. And yeah, I don't know. I've basically just been ranting for the last 8 minutes. So yeah, just wanted to get my thoughts and my reaction out on this crazy news out of frickin' nowhere. But yeah, those are my thoughts. That's my reaction. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any and all feedback. Subscribe. I am multi-streaming now, so you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/justagamerink, all together in a word, or you can click link below, or right here on YouTube at just hit that notification just to know when I go live. But what are your thoughts on Xbox's sudden announcement of their next generation console being in development, Project Helix? The fact that it's going to be playing both Xbox and PC games. Do you think, like me, this is their last console, or do you see, them continuing onward? Or again, like me, do you think after this next generation of console, they're just going to focus on Game Pass and maybe have Game Pass exclusive games? Like, again, I don't know. I would love to hear from you. Regardless, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.